glaringly not fitting the mold of whiteness in the South. If somebody saw me and assumed I was black or mixed or light skinned, it was more comfortable.
When you started ticking the box that said black eventually, did you feel uncomfortable? Did it feel like a lie?
No.
When you raise this as a topic, Miss Rachel Dolazel or whatever her name is, I can't, bro, like I can't do it. I can't do it. Like I cannot do it. Like I refuse. Yeah, right? Because she, realistically, when I think about it, she's actually, and I don't want to say this in a way which sounds horrible, but she's the definition of white people gone wild. Yeah, she's lost her goddamn mind. Yeah, right? No. I'm not having it in any which way, shape or form. I don't care what you change your name to. I don't care how you crimp your hair. I don't care about how you want to go on, whether you're going to have a book deal or whether you want to talk about you side with black issues. Cool, safe. You ride with black people. You can do that as a white person. That's fucking fine, yeah? But you cannot choose to be a different race. And even though we're gonna have this discussion about her or whatever else, bro, like this is what I mean. Like, I could look at a situation, bro. I'm a black person, yeah, but I was born in the United Kingdom. Do I love pie and chips? Yes, it's delicious. Do I like a nice roast dinner? You better believe it, yeah, right. But that doesn't make me white, yeah, right. However, you can't say that race is some kind of construct. Yeah, right. Because I was given the amount of melanin in my skin meant that I was this color, and I don't. For me, I very much feel like, you know, when people have that debate and they talk about people, you know, they talk about sex and gender and it being fluid. Yeah, cool, whatever. If you want to be non-binary or you want to be this or you want to be that, whatever, be whatever. But I'm not getting into that debate over race, because as far as I'm concerned, realistically, the struggles and difficulties that come with being a black person, you can't pick that. Yeah, right. And I'm not having it, yeah, right? Because realistically, if that's the case, yeah, right, can I pick being white? Because bro, like, I got stopped by the police last week, yeah? And I got stopped by the police 6 weeks ago in my car. Bro, I know you've not even said anything yet, right? But you better believe that there are other flipping privately educated law graduates who aren't getting stopped in their cars because their skin color is different to mine. So this stupid fucking son of a bitch, yeah, I'm not having it. And anytime I see her blood clot face, I don't want to, just because you've been on a sunbed twice, you think like that you're bad. No, I'm not having it. Yeah, and realistically, I know that you want to discuss her, and I want to hear what you've got to say. But I literally had to speak my piece because she literally makes me feel sick. Like I cannot stand any time. And bro, like I'm seeing her on TV shows. I saw her on The View. People talking to her, whatever else, trying to talk about racist this and racist that. No, yeah, I'm not having it. You can, bro. Like bro, I'm Caribbean. I might like South American music and culture. I can see that. That doesn't make me South American. Do you know what I mean?
Bruv. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you.
No, bro, like,
that might have been the greatest moment of SofaKingGoodShow history, bruv. Oh my God.
Say something to me about this stupid motherfucker, yeah, right, that will make me feel in some ways that she's not probably the most, bro. It's like it's. Do you know what it is actually, and what the thing is, and what I struggle with is that it's reappropriate. Like, bro, like take the music, take the food, take the culture, take everything, take everything from black people, yeah, right, and try and make out like it just came out of nowhere, right, and that people just invented it, yeah, right. But what you want to take our not even our struggles now too, but you literally want to take our this. Do you know what I mean? It's reappropriation gone mad, and I refuse to put up with it.
I actually went fucking dizzy. Bruv, I'm not gonna lie to you, bruv. I was literally crying.
I literally cannot. I refuse.
Look, I just had to let you do your thing, because I was like, yo, he's on a run right now. I just didn't want to say shit. On top of me not being able to fucking say shit, I actually couldn't say shit. So I was like, bruv, you know what? Please just do your thing. I couldn't interrupt that. I mean, is there anything I even need to fucking say, bruv?
Bro, I don't know, maybe cut that as a 3-minute segment and just put it out there. I don't give a shit, because for me, as far as I'm concerned, yeah, right, they like, bro, you know what I mean? I love doing this show, and I love talking to you about all things that are, you know what I mean? And even with the conversation we were just having before, I learned and considered new things that I could deal with, and I was like, oh, okay, cool, and I thought about playing a bit of devil's advocate.
Be recording. Go on, keep going, sorry.
But for me, I cannot stand her face. I cannot stand everything she stands for. I cannot stand her defiance. I cannot stand the way, like, don't get me wrong, and bro, the Jordan thing that hacks me off the most about her is that there are certain people being like, oh well, you know, she's, you know, she worked for the NAACP and she's actually done things to help black people. Yes, you can do that as a white person. Yeah, you can have a job at the NAACP. You can work in. Do you know what I mean? There are lots and lots of people of all ethnicities who feel the plight of the difficulties that black people come across, and they can work and help those people without actually taking. Bro, like, what do we have? Like, what, you want the skin off my back now too? I can't. No.
This is amazing.
I refuse. I'm out. I'm done with this bitch. Drop me out.
I swear, man. No, because you see, I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah. For me, in the beginning, yeah, I was actually like, let this bitch breathe. I was actually a bit like, come on, man, don't take this shit too seriously, man. Let her do her thing. She's really passionate about black folks and the plight. Like, cool, man. Safe. We need people fighting the cause. Like, yeah, safe. In the beginning, I just didn't pay much attention to it. But now, seeing her on BBC and all sorts of other fucking shit, I'm a bit like, yo, bitch. Where the fuck you at? Why are you rearing your head again and shit? We gave you a blight before, but now you're trying to claim some shit. And basically, all what you... And think about this as well, is that I'm always trying to unearth the fucking sense in this shit. Mm-hmm. But I can't see sense in this shit.
Bro.
Like, you know me, I try to make sense out of fucking people, fucking animals. I try to make sense out of that. Do you know what I'm saying to you? But I can't make sense out of this Rachel Dolazel shit. I'm struggling, bruv.
My whole thing is that, yeah, you're right. We tried to give her a blight because when it first came out that she could have come out and just been like, look, she should have been like, look, I identify and I think that, you know, black matters are so important to me that I felt like a black person. You can feel like a black person.
Shit. Leave it as that.
And do you know what? I feel like black people would have been like, oh, okay, cool. And they should just come out and be like, well, look, guys, man, like, you know, I maybe got a little bit carried away, but I'm white, and you know, this is my life, and this is cool, and whatever else. People, she could have legitimately, but now I'm hearing her fucking talking out the side of her blood clot neck on flipping BBC News or whatever else, talking about how racist some social construct.
Wait, because the next part, I want to get the crux out of this out, because the next part I want to actually dissect some of the things she actually said and talk about how fucking crazy that shit is. But wait, before we get into that shit, cool. All right, so this fucking Rachel Dolazel shit, sorry, because as I was saying, I'm struggling to make sense out of this shit at all, and because I'm actually like, has this bitch got like mental issues now? Like, I'm actually starting to look at her like a mental patient right now.
I agree.
Because it's not healthy, man. It's a bit like, what the fuck is going on in that woman's fucking head? Like, why do you have to think you're black? I don't fucking get it. Like, there's nothing, because it's not even a thing about like, oh, I'm just trying to like hang out with a couple black folks and, you know, I'm gonna talk like quote unquote black culture, whatever. That's not even the thing that happens all the fucking time. Bro, culture is culture. You know what I'm saying? You get influence, yada yada.
Hit me with the things which she's, because obviously like I watched some bits and pieces. Hit me with the things in which she said. Oh shit, do I have it? Yeah, I'll just stole your mic. To Mike Darrell.
This is my mic because it's the adult swim mic. I put all the adult swim stickers in it.
Oh, I just got like the basic bitch mic.
I mean, come on, man. That's the fucking.
I'm joking.
That's legit, nigga.
Right, okay. Go on.
Basically, so Rachel Dolazel thing. We have to just switch it up because fucking the battery ran out on us. Now we got the fucking lights because shit got dark. Anyway, in case you're wondering, fucking change the shit's so bright.
Why are we looking so chocolate?
Basically, everything's running straight. Cool. So I didn't want to interrupt your amazing fucking rant, which was fucking amazing. That was fucking. That was fucking flames. You know when NBA Jam where it's like you get bare dunks in the row.
Yeah. Ding ding ding. Yeah. Because you'd fill up that bar, and no matter where you was, you could dunk. That was the one. Yeah, that was the one.
Dunk from the fucking into the fucking court, bro.
Yeah, I was dunking. MS.
That's what that was, bro. That's what I was like, shit. When the nigga's on fire, you just gotta step out the way, nigga. You can't try and get involved with your bullshit. Because there's nothing I would have said that would have been worthy of interrupting that. Anyway, the reason, as I was saying to you, that the reason why I think she's actually kind of to the point where she's actually a bit mental right now is because, as I was trying to explain, I can't make sense out of this. Like, I really can't. And you know me being what the fuck I think this is supposed to be is like, I'm trying to extract the juice out of this fucking shit, trying to extract some sort of sensibility in this shit, if there is one. And this, I'm fucking struggling. Because even in the BBC interview, So when I'm looking over here, I'm looking to my Mac. Should I just put it here? But don't advertise.
I think that's off camera now.
I can't see it anyway. It's cool.
Wow.
So yeah, you can't see it, so it's cool. Fucking. So there's some things that she said that I was like, okay, we can't not talk about this shit. One of the things she said was this: race is a social construct. What do you think about that, Klepto?
That's utter garbage.
Yeah, I don't understand it. I don't. It's like visually, if you put a black person there and a white person there, obviously, I guess we're kind of like relating race to skin color, right? There's no way if you have two fucking sets of eyes that are fucking functioning that you can't tell me that that person's white and that person's like darker skin or chocolatey or shade. I won't say black because it's not really black, is it? It's just like how we kind of like call it, but it's really it's like a brownie shade. Cool. Surely you can see that shit. So what the fuck do you mean it's a social fucking construct? What the fuck are you talking about?
Mate, if race,
I'm literally like perplexed.
If race is a social construct, the next time the police pull me over in my car, I'll be like, "Hey guys, I'm white."
Then you see that shit?
And I'll be like, "Oh, on you go, Mr. Lewis. Enjoy
Sorry
your day."
about that.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry,
I
man.
didn't realize you were recognizing yourself as being white now. Oh, I should have asked. My bad. Cool. Have a lovely day, sir. Do you know what I mean? So if Joe, actually. Fuck it. If race is a social construct, then sometimes I want to pick to be something else. Yeah, right. Don't get me wrong. I love being black. Being black is amazing. Yeah, right. But there are definitely some privileges that come to being some other ethnicities or some other races. Let's say. Yeah, right. So if it's a social construct, Dolazel or whatever your stupid name is, yeah, then yeah, cool. 2-2s now. I'll pick to start identifying with being white some days, innit?
I have to turn that down because this nigga's...
Sorry. I'm out here clipping, bruv. Because I can't deal with... I literally can't deal with her. What else did she say? It was stupid.
All right, let's get over that.
The idea of race is a lie.
So how can you lie about a lie?
The
interviewing bitch is like, what do you say to people that are saying that this is like some sort of like facade?
Shut your dumb mouth.
How does that even make sense?
Shut your dumb... Like, literally,
the idea of race is a lie. So how can you lie about a lie? How is race a fucking lie?
In her head, she feels like it's something that we've created amongst ourselves and we use it to divide
so baffling. Like, I'm telling you, bruv, this bitch is fucking insane. Like, she's fucking nuts. Like, to the point where I'm like, yo, I don't think we should be giving her any more screen time. Because it's like giving a mentally ill person screen time and being like, taking a piss out of them. That's how it's getting to me. Yeah. Well, that's how it's getting for me.
Yeah, well,
like, it's like she feels like she's mentally fucking ill.
Well, that's what.
And I'm just like, yo,
mate,
cut.
That's what X Factor. X Factor is us just laughing at mentally ill people who think they can sing. That's like, you know what I mean? Like, let's be real. That's it. That is it. There's a couple of people who can sing, but then all the early auditions with people like, and we're like, haha, that person can't sing. But then a lot of the time, they're just people who are suffering with genuine mental issues, and I don't think it's fun. That's why I don't watch it.
Oh my God.
Obviously,
you might have a point with that.
No, it's real.
Because I don't pay attention to X Factor, but you're fair enough.
Well, she said, I stand on the side of black issues. Rascal. Do you know you?
Yeah. All right. So when the chick was like, so what's this thing about you feeling that you have to be black? Why can't you just stand for the black? What compelled you to make you think you're black? She's like, look. Or culturally, artistically, creatively, I just felt black. So why can't I just be black? And on top of that, she goes, and when it comes to issues, I always stand on the side of black issues. I'm like, what the how can you stand on the side of black issues? It's just like human rights issues. It's not like, obviously, when you fucking break down what issues pertain to what's like culture or subgroup or race or yada yada, then you can break it down. But it's like, how can you say you lean to the side of black issues? You should just be leaning to whatever fucking side is like righteous for humanity, right? And in the fight to be considered as equal systematically, black folks are still trying to fight that. Do you know what I'm saying to you? So it's like, I don't understand why you have to lean to. It's just like what's the
bro? Like, what you said was a really coherent point, and I fuck with that heavily. But actually, as you were talking, I was just thinking, I would love someone just to slap her face so hard those curls would come out of her hair and her hair just goes straight as it was when it was born. Because that's what I want. I want someone to clap her so hard that them curls just woof and her hair just goes and it turns blonde as well. That's what I want to happen, bro. Like, so I can hear what you're saying and I can agree with you.
This doesn't make no sense. But okay,
bro, hold on once again. I literally seen that last.
Yes, alas. This is why I left it last, because out of the excavation and the attempt to extract some sense out of this, she actually said in an interview that it's the same, but being transracial is the same as being transgender, in terms of that you're identifying, or you're choosing to identify in a way where you don't feel you was born. You know what I'm saying?
But I think that everyone, I think most people from understanding
Which
society,
started me, I gotta say, I was a bit like,
realize that gender's like a spectrum.
Have me here, bitch.
No, bro, tell me, I know you've seen Atlanta, and there's a transracial guy in Atlanta. That episode and that's how ridiculous. Like Donald Glover is a
Genius.
he's a genius.
Genius.
The comic genius. Brilliant writer, and he, for me, has done that whole debate better justice than we could ever do, or that anyone could ever do, because he literally just put it out in a way in which, you know, that guy's like, yeah, I identify as like a 35-year-old white man, and he's like wearing like those like the braided belts and whatever else. Bro, it's ridiculous. Like, bro, like, because do you know what the thing is that, like, hold on one second, because, bro, like, for me, I like to feel like we live in to an extent a tolerant society. So, bro, like, I could listen to metal music and yell at my mum and do whatever, bro, and do. You can do anything, yeah,
so
right?
much for me.
But it doesn't mean that you become a different race. Do you know what I mean? You can side with anything and you can do anything, but it doesn't mean. I refuse to have any debate about transracial.
But I'm saying, now she's got to a point where she's talking about the transgender stuff, and I'm saying, does she have a point in saying that transracial is similar to being transgender?
No.
Because I don't either, but a part of me is like, wait, where's the? I'm trying to argue it, and I'm like, okay, being transgender means that because gender is like a construct. Gender is actually a social construct. That's the difference, I guess, because sex is different to gender, and people have to fucking realize that. Sex is like obviously the sexual organs you're born with. Born with a dick, you're male. Oh, fuck. Gender's a social construct.
Yeah, gender is.
And sex isn't. So I get how it's like you might feel like shit. I don't want to have to adhere to this way of behaving. Do you know what I'm saying to you? So that's why I'm like, you can't consider it the same, even though she tried to make that as a fucking get out clause. You know what I'm saying? But that was her last grasp. Because transracial and being transgender is a whole different fucking ball game, right? I'm saying, I'm asking the question. Am I just one-sided about this or something?
No, bro, like what you're saying, I agree with wholeheartedly. There are lots of people who, you know, there are people who are non-binary, so they don't have a gender, and they choose not to identify with either gender. They see themselves as being a mixture of the two, or none of the above. And I think that's perfectly fine.
Yeah, that makes sense though, right?
Yeah, but bro.
Because gender's the social construct. Yeah.
But whereas your race is not something you can, because it's, bro, like, you cannot, like, bro.
Exactly, yeah.
No, cause, do you know what, actually, and where I'm having the debate, because the difference is, if we're talking about gender and whatever else, you may well be born with the organs that someone might say, oh, you're a woman or whatever else, and you feel like you want to live your life as a man or non-binary or whatever else, yeah? That's perfectly fine. But I know that for me as a black man, I don't have that opportunity to be like, I can choose to be like East Asian. I can't do, if I can do that, then she can become black. The day that I can get up and say, do you know what, man's gonna go being Fast and Furious, I'm now East Asian, yeah, cool, safe, yeah. That's the day that she can be like, yeah, cool, I'm black. That's it.